A current generation or the previous generation Toyota Tundra, this is going to happen to your truck. Okay, or one of two things are going to happen. This is going to happen here, or you're going to end up breaking the antenna in the car wash, and that's going to be kind of a different video if that happens and how you actually get the piece of the broken antenna out. But today I'm going to just show you how to actually replace this and what part you're going to need, because this is pretty much the only weakness on the Toyota Tundra. Is actually some of the rubber. So you got this rubber that goes bad, the cowl likes to fade, and then these drip rails like to fly out when you go through the car washes. But today I'm going to show you how to repair this, I guess. So what you can do is you can tear the old one out. Like I got a new one right here, and I'll leave a part number and a link down in the description box for it. And let me get it out of the bag and I'll show you what we're working with here. It's not as easy as you might think just to replace that thing. Okay, so here's your new one. And it kind of looks like you could just pull this one out and stick this one in, which you might be able to do, but you'd have to really lube it up because it has this lip on it to get it in there. So the correct way of doing it is actually to go through the fender liner here, right, and actually loosen the antenna and drop it down. Then you can pull this out and put the new one in easily. This is probably a better idea because you won't scratch the paint, you won't fight with it, you won't be trying to jam this guy in here. Okay, so at the dealerships, this is how we do it. And if you need actually to replace the antenna base because you have your antenna broken in here, this is also kind of how to get down in here and actually how to disconnect it and get it out. So, but the first thing you're going to need to do is go ahead and take these little retainers out so you can fold the fender liner down. There's one up here, there's two right here, and you're gonna use a little flathead screwdriver and you're just gonna collapse this little piece that's in here, these little clips in here, then you can pull this thing out. I'll show you what it looks like here in a second. Let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about here. Let me see if I can probably get this guy out. So on the generation before this Toyota Tundra, they look a little different. The rubbers are a little bit different, but it's pretty much the same thing. Okay. Yeah, the sun and weather get to these guys and boogers them up good. So see how it's kind of coming apart, all not too cool. Yeah. Now at this point, you'd really have to fight to get the rest of it out. And see how I'm getting all the truck all dirty and scratched up. Not good. So yeah, there's these little clips in here. All I gotta do is collapse, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. All right, so if you look, here's the clips here. What you're trying to do is you're trying to collapse them in. Okay, you can stick the screwdriver in this way, push them. You can try to grab them this way and pry them. All right, so then you pry it down and you can see the antenna. Okay, hopefully you can see that. And all you're gonna do is remove this 10mm bolt right here. The antenna will be free to drop down. Then you can see the cabling for it. If you need to replace your antenna, or if you want to take it out, that cabling just runs down, and then it goes into the firewall right here. And then you go in the car and you can unplug it through the kick panel if you want to replace it. It's pretty simple. But go ahead and undo that bolt and then drop the antenna down. So once you get it loose, you can just pull it down. Okay. And there's your antenna there. Super easy. Pull this junk off and clean it up. I'm gonna clean up this before I put the new one on. All right, got it all cleaned up now. So you just get your new one and easy peasy, just fit it on there. Okay, no fighting, it goes right on. If this video helped you out at all, you know, please hit that thumbs up button for me, and let's go reinstall the antenna. Make sure you got it all seated right. Come back in here and just push it back on there. Right. This is a good time if you need to take this thing off. Try to extract the broken antenna, because this thing has, the Tundra comes with a little bitty ass antenna that likes to break off in the car wash, but not too bad. Stick it right back in there. Right where it needs to be, and I'll put the bolt right back in, no problem. These little ratcheting wrenches that are foot flex, man, they're a lifesaver. If you don't have any of these, definitely look into them, because you can put them in all kinds of crazy spots and do some good crazy little angles and stuff. And these guys just push right back in, and that's it. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comment box below. Hit that thumbs up button. If you need to get an antenna, little grommet, rubber grommet, I'll leave a link down in the description box for the 3rd generation Tundra and the 2nd generation Tundra. They're different, so they're different part numbers, so check that out. You guys take care, be safe, have a great weekend. Later.